Whose record did Brittany Force break? At the 2025 NHRA 4-Wide Nationals at zMAX Dragway in Concord, North Carolina, Brittany Force made history once again, and not at someone else's expense, but her own. The two-time Top Fuel world champion shattered the all-time Top Fuel speed record by blazing through the drag strip at 341.59 miles per hour, making her the first driver in NHRA Top Fuel history to officially break the 340 miles per hour barrier. So, whose record did Brittany Force break? The answer is simple yet powerful. She broke her own, rewriting history again. Before her stunning pass at zMAX Dragway, the fastest speed ever recorded in NHRA Top Fuel competition stood at 338.94 miles per hour, a benchmark Brittany Force herself set back in November 2022 at the NHRA Finals in Pomona, California. That record held strong for more than 2 years and had already cemented Brittany's reputation as one of the most fearless and talented drivers in drag racing. Yet, she wasn't done pushing the boundaries. During the second round of Friday qualifying at the 2025 4-Wide Nationals, Force piloted her HendrickCars.com sponsored dragster down the 1,000-foot course in 3.667 seconds at 341.59 miles per hour, stunning fans, competitors, and even herself. I didn't even know we had gone that fast until I was already mid-interview with the Fox TV crew, Brittany said. This HendrickCars.com team has been working so hard. It's a special feeling to know we did this together. Every crew member, every tuner, it was all of us. Breaking records with Force. Breaking your own record may not sound like the stuff of sports rivalries or heated headlines, but in motorsports, especially NHRA drag racing, it means something more. It means you're competing against your own limits. And for Brittany Force, that's been the story of her career. Since joining the Top Fuel ranks, she's consistently climbed the performance ladder. With help from some of the sport's top tuners, most recently David Grubnick and John Collins, and the full backing of John Force Racing, JFR, Brittany has made a habit of delivering jaw-dropping numbers at tracks across the country. Now, with this latest speed record, she's in a class of her own, literally. The science behind the speed. Breaking speed records in drag racing isn't just about having a heavy right foot. It's about engineering excellence, preparation, atmospheric conditions, and execution. A perfect combination of those variables came together for Brittany at zMAX Dragway. Her car reached 301.00 miles per hour by the 660-foot mark, a number that tells crew chiefs everything they need to know about how the dragster was accelerating. By the time she crossed the finish line, Brittany and her car had done what no other Top Fuel driver had ever done: break through the 340 barrier. Her car's aerodynamic setup, fuel delivery system, clutch program, and engine power band were all perfectly aligned in that moment. In the span of less than 4 seconds, history was rewritten. A legacy of greatness, the Force family. It's hard to discuss Brittany Force's record-breaking run without acknowledging her family legacy. Her father, John Force, is a 16-time NHRA Funny Car World Champion and an undisputed icon in motorsports. However, Brittany has carved out her own path, not as a successor, but as a pioneer in a different class. While her father reigned supreme in Funny Car, Brittany made Top Fuel her own battlefield. With championships in 2017 and 2022, she's one of the few female racers to dominate one of NHRA's most dangerous and demanding categories. And now, she holds the title of the fastest driver in NHRA history. What's next? As Brittany Force celebrates this historic milestone, the rest of the NHRA Top Fuel field is playing catch-up. Competitors like Doug Kalita, Sean Langdon, Steve Torrance, and Antron Brown will no doubt look to raise their own performance levels. But Brittany's run at zMAX has redefined what's possible on the drag strip. With a full season still ahead, more favorable track conditions could mean the record doesn't stand for long. But if it does fall, don't be surprised if it's Brittany Force breaking it again. Final thoughts. So, who did Brittany Force beat to become the fastest drag racer in NHRA history? Herself. And that might be the most impressive part of the story. In a sport where competition is fierce and progress comes in tenths of a second, Brittany Force is proving that the biggest rival sometimes isn't another driver. It's the bar you set for yourself. With her team at John Force Racing and the ever-innovative minds in her pit, the drag racing world may not have seen the last record-breaking run from the woman who is now, officially, the fastest driver in NHRA history.